We have a special guest today in our Share in the Chair moment. We are, for most of the rest of the year, connecting the dots, connecting past, present, and future by talking to previous board chairs leading up, of course, in a few weeks to our current board chair. And so would you please welcome to the chair this morning our former board chair, Linda Edin. They're happy to see you. Linda, by the way, was the second woman ever to be the chair of the board of directors of Sunshine Cathedral. Now, I think many, many years ago in a different system, pastors used to chair the board. And I think once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a woman vice chair. But when we switched systems and to have a layperson chair the board, Annette was the first woman to chair the board, and you were the second.
And also, we had 50-50 women, men when I left the board. So
Still do.
So that was perfect, and still do.
Yeah. That was a priority of ours. It remains so, right?
Yeah.
So that we've done well with that. Now, you have, of course, been on the board. You were the board secretary. You were, for years, you were the board chair for your last year before leaving, and then you came back and to serve another term. You were also a Eucharistic minister, a lector. You were in the bell choir. And so why is it that you're so involved? What got you involved in this level of leadership?
Well, I really hadn't planned on getting involved in leadership, but when my partner died, I had originally just come to church maybe once, twice a month. My partner died, left a little empty place in my life, and I decided to get more involved in the church. I volunteered as an usher. I joined the Women's Guild. I made some friends. I met my wife. And then I said, well, I need to know more about the church. I wasn't sure of what everyone's role was. I wasn't sure of the finances. I wasn't sure of what this MCC denomination meant. So I said, let me see if I can get on the board, and I'll learn all this stuff. And sure enough, I learned a lot.
And you remain very active, and I think that should be our new tagline: "Come to Sunshine Cathedral, fall in love." That's a good thing, right? Because you've been from sort of just in the seats to being in leadership and learning about the finances, learning about the vision, learning about the mission, learning about what we're trying to do. You've seen it all from both sides of the aisle, as it were. What are some obstacles Sunshine Cathedral has overcome since you've been involved in leadership?
I found that in the beginning, one of the obstacles, the main important obstacle, which Ann mentioned last week, was I noticed in the finances when I first started the board, we were in quite a lot of debt, to the tune of upward of six-figure kind of debt. So that was the main obstacle. I also didn't feel like our congregation was engaged that much. And as far as overcoming that, I think basically we just kind of cut some expenses with Durrell's leadership. We cut a little staff. We actually had staff that didn't get paid a few times. Robbed Peter to pay Paul. And eventually, in about 5 years, we got that debt down to be very manageable. In the last 3 years, we ended the year in the black.
Yes.
So.
And now, what's happening in 2 weeks?
And in 2 weeks, we are going to burn our mortgage. And that... That's the best news ever.
Right. So we had some obstacles. The board, the staff, the congregation, the deacons, we all just came together. We took it on. We got through it. What are some areas that have improved since you've been in leadership? Not just overcoming the challenges, but just things that maybe they were okay, but now they're even better.
I think the best thing I think that has improved is communication. I think any organization needs to have communication, and the people all need to be very informed. And I think Durrell has made that happen. He kept us informed in the board, and we were able to stay united and inform the rest of the congregation when asked. We were present, and I just really think that communication and transparency is one of the most important things, and we've gotten much better with that. We're very transparent.
Well, so we've tackled some obstacles. We've improved in some areas. Your life has been enriched. You've given a lot of yourself in leadership. What are your feelings now as we burn the mortgage and going forward? What is your feelings about where we're going?
I find it super, super exciting that we're burning the mortgage. I never dreamed this would come this soon. It seems like we just started the campaign about a year ago, but I guess it was about 3 or 4 years ago. Now that money that we're gonna have money now, and that money is gonna be used to increase ministries, and that money is gonna help us do better globally for everyone, reaching out globally and reaching out to our community. I just think that we're going to just get better as the years go on.
And we still have a lot of needs. We need new seeds. We still have needs, but we want to meet those needs going forward without going into debt. So we'll just have to raise it as we go along. So we're still going to ask you for a lot of money, but we're not going to ask you to pay back bank money. We're going to ask you to give the money up front so that we can have what we need debt free. And with people like Linda leading the way, we are sure to be successful. Would you please thank Linda for her leadership at Sunshine Cathedral?
Thank you very much.